Thousands in India demand top judge resign over rape remarks. By suggesting that this rapist marry the victim survivor, the Chief Justice of India, sought to condemn the victim survivor to a lifetime of rape at the hands of the tormentor who drove her to attempt suicide.
Here's a summary of the article.
India's top judge is facing calls to resign after asking an accused rapist whether he would marry his schoolgirl victim to avoid jail. Chief Justice Sharad Arvind Bobde told an accused rapist at a hearing, "If you want to marry, we can help you. If not, you lose your job and go to jail." Bobde's comments sparked a furor and prompted women's rights activists to circulate an open letter calling for his resignation, which has secured more than 5,200 signatures, campaigner Vani Subramanian said on Wednesday. According to the letter, the man is accused of stalking, tying up, gagging and repeatedly raping the girl 4 years ago before threatening to douse her in petrol, set her alight and have her brother killed. India's abysmal record on sexual violence has been the focus of international attention since the 2012 gang rape and murder of a student on a bus in New Delhi sparked nationwide protests. The letter also drew attention to another hearing on Monday during which Bobde reportedly questioned whether sex between a married couple could ever be considered rape. The husband may be a brutal man, but can you call the act of sexual intercourse between a lawfully wedded man and wife as rape? He said.
This post received a score of 50,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The entire system, the laws and the enforcement system need a complete rehaul.
India does reforms at a snail's pace, and what are intended as reforms tend to complicate things more sorrowful.
The real problem of humanity is the following: we have Paleolithic emotions, medieval institutions, and godlike technology. Edward O. Wilson H.T.U. RMGXY for the correction.
Greater than E.O. White E.O. Wilson.
Robert E.O. Speedwagon.
Oreo Speedwagon. E63 AMG Wagon. AMC Pacer.
But it's not a lifetime of rape if they're married.
India doesn't legally recognize marital rape, by the way.
Even non-marital rape is seldom recognized as rape. Hence why it is so prevalent. There are stories where women are laughed out of police stations.
It's sad to say, but that's probably true for women everywhere. I tried to file a complaint several times against my ex years ago, when for most of the year I spent with him, I was repeatedly raped, abused and beaten. I wonder what the same situation would have been like for me there, knowing that until a few years ago, women were encouraged to go wed their rapists as to shield their families from any dishonor. Sorry I'm ranting, but this shit really angers me.
I'm in the US. Tried to file attempted rape charges. What a joke. Was basically accused of, I still don't even know what. Nothing was ever done. Guy continued to stalk and harass me until I moved.
This really is how it is. The cops take the interview as a chance to taunt us and ask us every possible awful question to make us feel as though it's our fault, and then try to make us feel bad for the person who assaulted us, as if we're the ones ruining lives.
Oh, look at that fucked up culture. It mirrors ultra-conservative thought from India to Middle East to southern US. What's that? You don't know anyone in the US like this? Every comment of the way she was dressed, she was asking for it, and the defense of men's sexual behavior while scandalizing the victim is really not far from this at all. Same shit.
You are right. The old raping fucks are perpetuating themselves quiver style across the planet.
I think this thought was very prevalent in the past and less so now. The world is waking up to this garbage and showing at the door from what I can tell. The arc of history and all that.
It would also encourage future rapists. Super lonely? Rape anyone you want and get a free wife to rape on demand. Sorry for India to have people like this in charge of a court.
Let's hope he doesn't stay in charge of a court for long.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.